Hi everyone, it's Kate. I am going live. It's saying that my connection is a little spotty. I'm hoping that it holds up so we can get through this cast without any kind of interruption. But the reason I'm going live is super exciting. I've launched my beautiful new complex super sales funnely website today. Actually, it's been live for a couple days, but I'm really starting to heavily promote it today. You can check it out by clicking the link in the description for this video. I won't spend a lot of time on that, but what I want to do in light of launching this beautiful new complex site is actually give people a little bit of perspective on how to do the exact opposite. And that is how to build a business with using a website you really only need to build out in like 10 minutes. So here's kind of like the candid, really, personal story. When I started my company, hey Steve, I just had a simple website. I really did. Like it didn't do anything complex. And for 8 months, I have completely run my business and run a really, nicely income generating business with just that simple website. If you are building a business, it's really imperative that you just get something up there. And what I'm going to go over today in today's cast is the 3 crucial things that you need to get up there so you don't get stuck in like this huge spiral of thinking that you need to build out this complex site. There is a point in time where you do need to do that. I just did it myself, but by launching 3 key things, you can just get your wheels going and not have to spend a lot of time in the website trenches, so to say. So the first thing that you need to have is just a simple web page with a clear message, hey Aziz, on it. So you just need your big brand promise. For me, it was literally a 1-page site, and at the top, for literally 8 months, it just said, create a business and a brand people love. That was my big brand promise. I really help people create businesses and brands that other people are attracted to and want to flock to. So that's all I put, attract or create a business and a brand that people love. Then you really want to make sure that you have a blogging tool. So just a simple blog, a simple blogging widget. What this will allow you to do is to write or record videos or do whatever your content sharing tools and strategies are and have a home for it. So a blog is a great home for that. You can record a video, download it, and share it on your blog, and people can see it. And if they like what they see, then they can do the third part, which is opt in. And what you need to do is just have a form that connects with your email service provider. So I know I just threw a lot of like marketing and tech tools at you, especially if you're just one person and you're not marketing and tech inclined, but they're really simple to sign up for. I'm going to go for each one of them and list out tools that are super easy to get started with so you can have your business up and running in no time. The first thing, the site itself. Squarespace, I am such a huge Squarespace fanatic. It's unreal. Like WordPress is great and I know a lot of people stick with it, but here's the thing about Squarespace. It will not let you build an ugly site. It won't let you do it. Its design standards are so closely held and monitored that despite yourself, even despite yourself, you cannot build an ugly site. It won't let you do it. Their big brand promise is build it beautiful. I know, Squarespace is amazing, Paul. Their big brand promise is build it beautiful, and it's true. You have to really try and mess up a Squarespace site. Their packages are super easy to buy into for a personal site or even just a cover page site. It's like $5 to $10. The other great thing about Squarespace is it's not open source, right? It's not like WordPress where all these individuals are throwing widgets into it. Hey, Max, so you don't have to worry about constantly updating your themes or your widget and incurring a site crash because nobody is at corporate overseeing these things. So obviously, clearly, I'm a huge Squarespace proponent, but some other tools that you can look at, Wix, Weebly, any of these sites, super easy to just build a 1-page site that has your brand message, maybe a picture of yourself if you want it, and then to integrate a form. So the next part is the simple blogging tool. Ciao, David. The blogging tool usually comes with these sites. They're just widgets. So Squarespace, you just literally click blog, and it populates the blog for you, and you can get started, and it walks you through step by step how to build a blog out. Again, you really have to try and mess it up to get it wrong. It will tell you how to blog. Same thing with the other ones. You just need your homepage and your blog. So the third thing of this is your email service provider. Again, I know people who are really just tech adverse or don't do well with tech, this sounds really intimidating. Here's what I use. Go to MailChimp. A lot of people have their own preferences. Some do Constant Contact, Aweber, whatever it is that you feel comfortable with. But for me, and again, like I stand by Squarespace, I stand by MailChimp. It's super easy. Its user interface really makes it dummy proof. Set up your account, and all you have to do is link your forms on your web page to MailChimp. So you can set up your Squarespace, install the blogging widget, and then tie an opt-in form which just says, hey, I do X, Y, and Z. To learn more about how I can help you with X, Y, and Z, or to get insider tips straight to your inbox, go ahead and just give me your first name and your email. This way, what's happening is for like 8 months, literally for 8 months while I was out there speaking, networking, I was gathering my email list, and essentially what that is just a Rolodex of prospects. Just like you would go to a networking event, shake hands, learn about people, and offer value, you can do the same thing on your website by having a form. Key thing there is offering value. You have to give something in order to get something in exchange. So those are the 3 quick hitters. It's not a long cast today of how you can set up a simple launch website, I would say. Let's call it a launch website. Again, at some point you need to evolve that. You need to get a more complex site. And that's the point that I'm at now after having 8 months of it. But you can absolutely run a business and run a successful business and build a list of prospects just by having those 3 things. Again, a simple launch site, use Squarespace, I love it, Wix, Weebly, whatever it is, get your email system up and running, commit to sending out those emails, and then blog. Blog about whatever interests you, whatever you provide value on, and share it with people. Here's the other thing too, you have to be really comfortable sharing. And I have to say, like, my clients say the same thing to me. Sometimes they're a little nervous when their site goes live. I mean, you're putting yourself out there. You're really kind of exposing yourself to the world to look at you. And I didn't really get that. In all the sites that I've helped my clients launch, I didn't really understand that until literally just now, where I realized, if I'm being candid, I had a little fear and apprehension about launching my site online. It is opening the world up to see who you are and what it is that you do. But that's amazing. I mean, that's really amazing. That's what you want to do. So you need to get over that fear and be okay with sharing. And again, the key to sharing without seeming like I don't know how to say this. A lot of people say, I don't want to live cast and I don't want to share because I don't want to make it all about me. Great, don't make it all about you. The key for going online and putting yourself out there is to bring value to others. So as long as you're consistently trying to bring value to others, you should be more than fine with sharing. In fact, it's your duty to share. It is why you started a business. So those are my 3 tips. I'm super excited to launch my new 2.0 Ladon branding and marketing site today. If you feel so inclined, check it out. The link is in the live stream description. And while you're there, you can actually see that you can get my free guide. It's a 31-page step-by-step guide to building a brand that attracts people. It's called The Attraction Magnet. You won't be able to miss it. So check it out. Thanks for tuning in. And if you have any questions or comments, let me know. Shoot me an email, and I'm happy to help in any way that I can. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Bye.